It's been a very good season so far. Made the trade for OG Anunoby, one of the hottest teams in the league. Lost Mitchell Robinson, but now they're saying he could come back towards the end of the season, right?
Don't give me the line.
So they say.
And then Julius Randle and OG have been out, so it's been a tough last couple of games before the All-Star break. But Jalen Brunson has built off of what a great year he had last year and has been, right there in the top 5 or 6 MVP power rankings. Thoughts on you guys right now in your placement? As far as our predictions, I had the Knicks finishing 5th. Lee had the Knicks finishing 4th. That's what they're in right now. AllBall had the Knicks also finishing 4th. That's what they're at right now. Fabian had them 1st. Who wants to take the Knicks first?
You gotta love it, man. He gotta go first. He gotta go first.
The Knicks have grabbed 53.1% of available rebounds. That's the highest mark in the last 7 seasons of any team. They're the only team that ranks in the top 5 in both offensive and defensive rebounding. That's my number one.
And they're top 10 in offense and defensive rating, 9th in both.
Yes, sir.
They still in top 10 defensive rating. Well, we just creeped up there because of January. Of course, I mean that's the obvious. We're missing OG Anunoby, Julius Randle, Mitchell Robinson, badly. AllBall, damn near, not him personally ruined my day with the news of Julius Randle might not come back by the end of the season. I never would have thought during his damn tenure I would have ever said I'm looking forward to Julius Randle coming back, but here I am. I'm looking forward to Julius Randle coming back at some point in time. We're missing him. Jalen Brunson definitely misses him. Makes his life easier. His 3-point percentage is going down. I don't see anything good. Like they're gonna get burnt the hell out without them guys out there, man. Precious Achiuwa, to Flea's point, Flea is the only person that comments on the NBA I've ever spoken to, ever heard from that said Precious Achiuwa is not just a throw-in. I've heard other people say it, but Flea was adamant about it.
Facts.
And this is a fact. So, it's health, man. We all have the same concerns. Tibbs, do not run them to the ground. We might come see you at the Garden, all of us together. But that's what it is. It's the health. And because with healthy, I think we all agree is championship or bust.
No. Not championship or bust. You just had to say that just to get off. All right. You want to go, OG?
Yeah, I mean, well, Flea, I'm always going to respectfully disagree with you, my brother. I think with the moves we made, us being the 3rd best team in the East, with of course Joel Embiid, going down, which we don't wish that on anybody. I'm not sold on the Cleveland Cavaliers. That's great. Remember, they regular season teams. I'm not sold on them. So for me, you got Boston, Milwaukee, then you got us. So I do think if we're healthy, that's championship. Or I'm not gonna say or bust, but I do think we have a great opportunity to get there. I thought we was gonna be in the 4th seed again, even without the moves. But now with OG, listen, man, I'm so flabbergasted right now because we got injuries at the wrong time. Fade, Dom, like it couldn't, like a domino effect. It's like what? And then what make it crazy is look how bad Milwaukee is playing. And B goes down for Philly. So it's like
taking advantage of this moment.
Then literally 3 starters get hurt. An all-star, a potential defensive player of the year, and both of our big men. Because Hartenstein been out the lineup in and out. And then now you have Hart, like everybody got nagging injuries. DiVincenzo, even Bogdan. Like, so for me, as a diehard Knicks fan, I'm not gonna panic, even though y'all know I'm a panicker. I just want us to be patient. I really think we have a solid crew. The only thing is you got to strike when the iron is hot. Let's say by next year, what if Indiana make another move? Orlando gets better. You get what I'm saying? Embiid is back in Philly. So Dame and them get it together. So, right now it's like, damn, we had a real opportunity to like really make something happen. Let's see by the end of the season. But with Tibbs running the guys on the ground, listen, man, y'all dudes is young. Play ball, man. I'm sorry. None of them dudes is 30 plus. Like I said, I get Brunson running him into the ground because he's a small guard. But all y'all other dudes, listen, man, y'all guys is in y'all 20s. This is what it is. We got 30 games left. If we could split this thing in half, or even go 18-12 or something like that. But I'm hurt. I'm hurt because Flea, I really think. Listen, man, we was on fire, bro. We was on fire, and I'm gonna leave it at this. Even if OG could have stayed, and then maybe we get Randle at the end of the season, I think we would have been good. But for OG to go down at the same time, that hurt. So y'all had us fourth, and at one time we was the third seed, and we was getting up there. So, hey man, Knicks fans, just be patient. Please be patient.
Biggest advantage I think we have is that we have an identity. Like, we know who we are. We know how we're gonna approach things defensively. We know how we approach things offensively. No matter who's in the game. With the roster that we have now, we know exactly how we are attacking teams night in and night out. So I like that. That makes me feel good. What doesn't make me feel good is that I don't think we have enough good players to where we get everybody healthy in at the end of March, early April, that's okay for us to like scratch and claw our way into the playoffs and then figure out chemistry. The team that we have is important for guys to stay healthy. Injuries happen, I get it. But the stroke of bad luck that we just had right now, tell me another team that's hurt like us. Tell me another team that is missing the type of guys, the important level guys that we're missing. Not many other teams are missing, vital pieces. Tell me another team that's missing their best wing defender right now. Tell me another team that's missing their power forward, that their all-star level, all-NBA power forward. Tell me a team who's missing, the best offensive rebounder in the game. Like, we have three pieces that fit perfectly, but if they're not there, we're screwed in a moment. Like, say what we want about Jalen Brunson. Hell of a player. As we can see, he was recognized as an all-star. Just continues to get better and better. But can he carry us with a mediocre roster? That's what we have now. With the injuries right now, our roster is just flat out mediocre. So I love all my Knicks fans, but all the Knicks haters, please understand, this ain't the same song and dance. This ain't going into the playoffs and fully healthy and then laying the egg in the playoffs. So this is not the same type of Knicks culture. We've been using that word. This is not the same. This is different. And this is why I don't think OG is panicking. That's why I don't think Fabian is falling off the bandwagon. And this is why I'm staying loyal, because we could see, like, we got something. Yeah. We got something. I don't know what it is yet, but it's something good. So, like you said to end off, Knicks faithful, be patient. If I was being realistic, I would not expect too much from us going into this playoffs, only because of the timing of things. It's just the timing. I'm not talking about what we have, just the timing of things. I would not expect us to do too much in the playoffs. Be very different. I don't even expect us, that gentleman's sweep that we had against Cleveland last year, that would be hard for us to do with the amount of injuries that we have, potentially going into the playoffs. So, love my team, love our team, but that injury bug really bit us, and that shit bit us, like a pit bull, not like a little gnat. That shit bit us.
I haven't heard anyone put it like that though, Flea. The Knicks lost their identity with all the injuries, and nobody in the league can say that with injuries. The only other team that lost their identity, we just covered them, the Bucks, but that was through trade. We lost our identity through injuries. Mm-hmm. And everybody keeps pointing to the fact that we were under 500 against these teams that are above 500, but when we got OG during our run, we beat the Rockets twice,
Minnesota, Philly,
blew out Philly, blew out Denver.
Dom, if you could, or Fabian, if you could, one of you guys that has the computer in front of y'all, I was just taking a look at the schedule, upcoming schedule, like next 10 games, maybe next 15 games. this is probably the most brutal like stretch of this. So to go back to what OG was saying, like before the All-Star break is when we should have been taking advantage of the Embiid injury, of the struggles that Milwaukee is having, of all of the bottomed out teams that just are just gonna be there. Cleveland is still not fully healthy yet. Like that injury bug hit us right when we should have been taking advantage. If y'all take a look at what we have upcoming, man, like I think we play Philly 3 times, we play Boston once, we play Golden State once,
Orlando.
We play all teams that are above 5, all winning teams. Let me just say that. All winning teams in the next 10 to 15 games. And this is a brutal schedule. 2 weeks from now, y'all, 3 weeks from now, and y'all know I try to be realistic, but OG, I know. Like 3 weeks from now, we could be talking Knicks playing. Like you know what I'm saying? Like
I want to. I'll let Dime see what we can. He's gonna be an empathetic Clippers guy, right? And from the outside looking in, but it feels storybook like where we need to overcome the injuries to win a championship, because we saw, for me, the potential their championship squad fully healthy. But we can say that about people say the Clippers are a championship squad fully healthy. Denver, same thing. They've said that before. So we were able to say that at a certain point. But now with these injuries, it's going to feel like a fairy tale a little bit for them. We got to hope. There's a lot of hope that we have to do right now. Randle has to come back for this to happen.
Fabian, AllBall, last question, and then let's move on. Dom looks like he's nauseated right now. So
not with the Knicks talk. I'm not with talking about the Knicks, with what Fabian is saying.
Yeah.
What I say?
Oh, before you address. Go ahead, because I got a question. Go ahead, Dom.
You're not a championship team yet. Like, you're not.
Please, go ahead, please. I'm sorry.
You're a conference finals team at best.
I have a question, because the storybook and all of that had me thinking, and I just want to ask my look at the OJ, Faye, let me ask you a serious question. Which team was better? This 2024 New York Knicks team or the 99 team? Which team was better?
This season.
Huh?
This season.
This 23 team was better than that 99 team.
Yeah, there is no OG Anunoby in 99. Zero. None of that. He ain't no damn OG Anunoby.
What?
Marcus Camby was not defensive player of the year, guarding your big man, guarding your point guard.
Hold on, I don't want to embarrass you, but Marcus Camby is a defensive player of the year. That's number one. Number
99
two,
he was?
Not 99, but in his career.
Okay. UMass Minuteman Marcus Camby. Thank you.
Yo, he'll shout out. He gonna shout out UMass any chance he gets.
His people.
We don't have that many NBA players, so of course.
So okay, you said the 99 team. OG.
You said
year. This year.
What's that starting five? 99.
Charlie Ward, Allen Houston, Sprewell, Larry Johnson, Marcus Camby. That's the final start.
Not bad, honestly.
That's who started the finals.
Yes, it is. Larry Johnson. Bad.
I thought it was worse.
No. That's after Pat got hurt.
Right. And what's the 2-3 guys coming off the bench?
Oh, Jesus Christ. So here we go. Chris Childs, Chris Dudley.
Just stay right there. Don't listen. I did that on purpose. Do not say any. Listen. I'll lay you to death. This year is better.
Okay.
Because of course, it's not like it was Grandma Ma LJ.
Right.
Like I said, Sprewell,
Sprewell and Allen were all stars.
Yeah. Yes. But I think this season Knicks is a better team, much deeper team. Like, remember, this team can go 9-10 deep at times.
Right.
And I think a lot of those. See, our problem with the Knicks, that's why right now we so high on the Knicks as fans. We usually get guys when their careers is like kind of dwindling down. So, of course, Allen Houston was still good, but Sprewell, Larry Johnson, Camby, them guys. And then, like I said, with Chris Chatler, I'm gonna go with this. I'm gonna go with this season here.
This season?
Because you got to remember, we have 2 All-Stars. We have NBA third, and we have a potential defensive player of the year. Like I said, at times Tips can go 9-10 deep into that bench.
To be
go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I'm just saying, to be fair to that 99 team, that was the lockout year, 50 games, and we was the 8th seed. So, and we had injuries, right? Like, we crawled into the playoffs and then got hot. So I brought up that team because that's something that could potentially happen with this team. You know, find our way into the playoffs and then get hot, and we see where we go from there. So that's why I brought them up.
Nah, you clean that up really nicely, Flea. Oh my God, that you talking about? I'm a spinner. No. You all them glasses, they give you spinning powers that I've never seen before.
That was my purpose. You know, I have a purpose for everything.
Can I ask Dom something before we move on? Because Dom said that very aggressive, right?
He didn't like it,
right? And he does that a lot, right? So Dom, you telling me, that span of us being on fire, getting OG. If Randle doesn't get hurt and OG doesn't get hurt, and then we acquire Burks and Bogdanovich, we're not a championship team?
No.
Okay. Even with the loss of Embiid with Philadelphia and with the problems in Milwaukee.
You'll just have a better chance of making the conference finals, and you'll finish 1 seed higher than I thought you would. So now you're going to be the 4th seed instead of the 5 seed, because Philly will probably be the 5 seed. I told you, I agree with Becky. Until I see evidence.
This doesn't have nothing to do with Becky. This has nothing to do with
That's
Brunson.
why I don't think you're a championship team, because I think your number 1 is 6'3". You're not going to win.
So our roster constructed right now was not championship.
Correct. I think Brunson has to be number 2.
Okay, no problem. No problem.
Kyrie Irving. That's nothing bad though.
No. Hold on. So we're number 4 with a 4 in your book. We're number 4 solidified and a conference finalist.
Potential at the highest. That's the ceiling.
Well, that's their cap. Okay. All right,
yeah, that's my thing.
Makes sense.
But if Brunson's the number 2, Randle's the number 3, you get a better number 1.
They lucky we got these injuries, boy. Listen, because was none of this talk when we was on fire.
Yes, it was.
It was.
I've been consistent all year about this.
Yeah, it's been a lot of hate. I don't want to call it hate, but it's just been a lot of maybe.
Even
right?
Hold on, even Flea just converted to a superstar bandwagon. Dom is the one. I'm not gonna lie. He's with Becky over there. It's gonna be a real lonely place to be. Dom, get ready.
That means you're gonna get to the championship.
Get ready. It's gonna be deserted over there,
or win it.
Yo, how eerie would it be? Knicks Clippers in the damn finals. We'd
win for sure because our best player is Kawhi Leonard. Your best player is Brunson.
I just said it would be. I just said it would be scary.
Smoke the Clippers.
Our second and third best player is better than your 4 and your second best. I'll take James Harden over Randle.
I'm taking Julius Randle over podcast P any day of the week. Get out of here with your squad. We will smoke.
Not in a playoff setting. Julius Randle can't even touch Paul George in the playoffs. Can't even touch him with a 10-foot pole. I would love to play the Knicks in the finals because then it would be the biggest stage to watch us lift the trophy for the first time. And I like the Knicks, but this team is not championship because a 6'3" guy, it's your clear-cut best scorer like that, is not going to lead you to a chip unless his name is Steph Curry. All right, should we talk about the hottest topics in the league? Because we can talk about that Knicks stuff all day long.
Ball. I mean, come on now, Dom.
Hey, man.
We the best of the best.
Listen, man. You know, we know what's hot. I want to get y'all opinion.
Y'all would win for sure. No, I don't know about for sure.
That's why you see, Flea. You see, I gloss right over that.
We
was going right to the next topic. I ain't even paying that no mind. Listen, Clippers is dirt just like us. Ain't been nowhere forever just like us. So to automatically think they going to do this and do that. Y'all ain't been in no finals neither. Y'all been to one conference finals in 40 years?
I'm not comparing the Knicks to the Clippers all the time. The Knicks are better than the Clippers all the time.
No. I'm just saying. So sometimes when you say it with a lot of like
just because we have Kawhi now and you don't have a player of that caliber. You have
and we still all in the same boat, brother.
I guarantee you the average population, the average NBA fan right now that's paying attention takes us more seriously to win the championship than you guys.
You could take us serious or not. Y'all in the same boat. We all sitting at the same blackjack table. I'm sorry.
We all rowing the same canoe.
Yep. Right next to each other, like, hey, what's going on, brother? Yep. What
championship DNA do you have on? What championship DNA is on that roster? Kawhi Leonard is a 2-time champion.